Guess who's back? Back again. Kimbo's back. Tell your Trump. Guess who's back? 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 Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, I'm going to talk about this. I am so happy. Jimmy Kimmel is back with a vengeance. This video is about to hit 10 million views. It has not been out for 10 hours yet. This is how much everybody, and actually when you go to the comment section, everybody internationally, I've seen people commenting from Africa, people commenting from Europe, people commenting from Asia. Everybody was waiting for the guy to come back and state what he had to say. He didn't have to actually back down. He didn't have to stop talking about Trump. Let me get into it more deeply before I start. Hi, welcome back to the channel. I talk about everything and everything on this channel. Like, I would make fun of Trump. I would make fun of, crazy people on the street, like red pill, blue pills, anything. So, it is what it is. Feel, you can subscribe, you can like, you can also tell me what you think in the comment section once you finish watching this. Let's go. So, today is the day after rapture. Clearly, if you're still here, it means you're a bad person because, God thinks you should actually stay on earth and actually go crazy. So, we're still here. So, maybe we're not the good ones. Anywho, Jimmy Kimmel came back, and I mean, he slayed. He didn't really have to apologize. I want to say something. To me, he got canceled out of ABC. By the way, it's not completely back. ABC actually posted the show, but you have a lot of other people that didn't act, that refused to actually put it up there, blah blah blah. So you can actually watch it here on YouTube. I will put the link down below so you can actually go watch it. You should go watch it. It is beyond great. But for me, the reason that he got fired was not that he was talking about Charlie Kirk. Let me actually state that, because when you listen, and I'll put the clip of what he said here, and we all got confused about what he said, because the thing that all of us actually assumed that he got suspended for was the fact that a reporter was actually asking Trump, "Oh, how you holding up because your friend died and something?" And I was like, yeah. But also, people are actually building a ball right there, and blah blah blah.
Over the weekend, with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction.
This is a guy. And I'm going to make a next video about Trump because I am really pissed off. Your friend died, you're talking about a ballroom. People are losing their job everywhere in America. And you're talking about taking our money, the money that, people pay for, people are giving through taxes, not to actually make sure that you're creating jobs, but to create a ballroom. You don't even know how to dance. This is how Trump dances. Yeah. So it goes without saying. So he sees this. Something obviously happened. This is when Jimmy Kimmel. We're all shocked. Even people on the right was shocked. Ted Cruz was shocked. Megyn Kelly was shocked. Tucker Carlson were like, "What?" Because he actually stated that instead of actually talking about Charlie, you were talking about your ballroom. Again, not knowing how to dance. And, people were not happy. So people started unsubscribing from Disney, Hulu, blah, blah, blah. And allegedly, they lost $3 billion under what? 3 days? Because, I know the right has this thing where they want to cancel people and Cracker Barrel and Budweiser. And sometimes they were right about the Budweiser thing. I even did video of that. But just because somebody talked about Trump talked badly to people every day. Yesterday, he had this thing where he was at the UN talking down to people. He went for Tylenol. I think Tylenol, by the way, should sue them, sue for trillions of dollars. Unfortunately, it is our money, but they should still sue nevertheless. People were like, yeah, we're not going to do that. And I actually feel bad about something. Let me even say that. If it's not because we don't want people to not have a job, like Jimmy Kimmel and his crew, other people obviously that work at ABC that are not supportive of Trump, I would have completely actually cancelled ABC and I would have stopped watching that channel. Just people don't even watch TV like that. I don't think that late night shows are just like out of, they don't want to watch it. It's just like people are so busy, people have so much to choose from, like social media and blah blah blah, that usually we clip everything and we don't really take time to sit anymore and watch television. But everybody did watch that monologue this morning because, well, we want to know what you're going to say. He didn't have to apologize. He did a little joke where they were like, oh, ABC wanted me to say this. Please go and subscribe back to all the cancel subscription that you took out. And, we laughed about it. He made fun of Trump again, talking about like Tylenol. Don't take Tylenol. I will put a little bit of that clip here because that was like hilarious. I mean, that is actually a story that we should actually talk about by itself. But it's just crazy. And I don't understand why people are so scared of Trump. Like, somebody should just explain to me how people are always bowing down to this orange crazy person. I don't like swearing, so I'm trying to not swear. You had the French president yesterday, putain, Macron. Oh là 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 là. I'm part French, part African, part French. Also, like in France, people were like, Lord, why? Like, he got stuck on the street and he was like, let me call Trump. He's like, I'm so stuck. I'm stuck. They stuck me because you have to pass with the car. And I was like, why? Why are these people embarrassing their population? Like, why? And everybody was like, yeah, whatever. This guy's not our president. Like, we like, he's free. So he's like walking around. Brigitte is not there to like, slap him around. And it's just being free, I suppose. But, oh, Lord have mercy. And then he actually went to the United Nations, obviously talked down about their building, the elevator not working, like the escalator not working, and telling people that it's the greatest country on the planet, blah, blah, blah. And people should be like grateful for America and for him, and he's the best person on earth. And everybody was just looking at him. If you see the press this morning in Europe, it is crazy. Like, everybody ripped. Like, they just slay Trump. Like, people really do not like this guy. I wish somehow that people should just stop having business with America, just like for 1-2 months, because like, I'm not a bad person. I still want people to have jobs. People are just looking for jobs. So, but just to actually show this person that you can choose to spend your money with whom and where you want. Because this is just like bully right now. This guy is just a bully. He's a bully to the population. He wants everybody to just like kiss his feet or something. And we are not going to stand for that. Like, this is crazy. There is a guy that I really like here on YouTube. His name is Romano. The Romano Report. Oh, you should actually absolutely go and subscribe to this guy. He's just fabulous. He's a little bit like me. He doesn't really want to swear, but I swear these days Trump has just really pushed this guy to the limit because he's now using like B words, and I mean, everybody really upset. How can you call yourself a president of some people because he doesn't believe that he's the president of everybody, and just hate part of your population and just hope that people don't get jobs and people get fired and this and that? You know who I think should be fired? Not only Trump, but that crazy person there who stood on somebody's channel and be like, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. This man should actually get fired. Anyway, I just wanted to give my 2 cents about this. Jimmy Kimmel back. We happy. Shame on ABC. I'm never going to stop saying that because, shame on them. And if we were the right, we would have probably still not watched it. But since we actually are fighting against Trump, yes, that orange man that doesn't even know how to wear the correct shade of makeup on his face, we watched it to make sure that he knows that we stand for freedom. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. I will see you in the next one. Fist this out. Ciao, ciao, ciao.